Okay, so a few questions. I try to group them. This has to do with behaviors. Behaviors, all right? Behaviors. Now, so one question is, the person is not here again. I already told the person I'm answering the question. Okay, we answer another one first and see whether the person comes. Behaviors. Now, if a person asks, how can you respond when people say, so when people say this to you, how do you respond? How can you respond? When the person say good luck to you before a test, all right? So you're walking into your class to take a test. Who do not have test? Are you sure? In school, anyone have no test in school? Grace, you have test? So young you have test. I thought in school you do not have test. Do you have test, Maggie? Oh, everyone has test in Australia now. I see. So you're going to your class for a test. You know it's a test, right? You're going for a test, and then your friend hits you on the back. Good luck. Okay? Good luck. So what should you do? All right, Maggie. All right, Maggie. What would you say? Good luck, Maggie. You don't know what to say, also. All right. What will you say, Grace? You look at your brother. Okay, Enoch. She's looking at you. What would you say? She's looking. What will my brother say?
Don't say that.
You say, don't say that. All right, then you say, okay, bad luck then. So what are you going to say? Don't say that too. Yes.
Well, maybe just say thanks, but don't take it.
Thank you, but don't take it.
No, just say thanks to be polite, but don't actually take it.
Okay. Say thanks just to be polite. Then in the back of, but don't take it. How not to take it?
Well, look,
throw it back.
Just don't believe in luck, and then just don't believe that.
Okay. So she's very gracious publicly. Thank you. Say, no, I don't believe in luck. All right. So so the person asks, how do you respond? Now, why don't you say, wow, thank you, yes, I need luck. How come you didn't wish me luck? Everyone wish me luck. Why not, Elim? Why not say thank you, I need all the luck I can get?
Because God is the one who helps you through the test.
Because God is the one who helps you with your test. All right, so does it depend on luck? No. Then what does it depend on? Caleb, what does it depend on when you're going for your test? What does it depend on? Very smart boy. Whether you study or not. Whether you study or you did not study, right? It depends on that. Doesn't mean, oh, it all depends on God. Mommy, I am going to play my computer games. I'm going to sleep early. Right, Daddy, I don't need to study because it all depends on God. And I don't need luck as well. First of all, there's human responsibility. You must do your part, right? And then depend on God. Correct? Now, does the Bible talk about luck? Does it? Does it? Now, turn to Luke chapter 10, verse 31. Luke chapter 10, verse 31. All right, Luke chapter 10, verse 31. Okay, now let's read together. And, are you there? Luke 10:31. And by chance there came down a certain priest that way, and when he saw him, he passed by on the other side. Does the Bible say, oh, by chance? By chance. Like you go to school, and then, Daddy, by chance I found $10 on the floor. The Bible says by chance, right? You know it's by chance or not? Okay, Cornelius, you know by chance? Like chance. Oh, you chance. It is a chance. Kind of like luck, right? So does the Bible say by chance? The Bible does say by chance. Okay? So, what is the difference? The Bible says by chance. What is chance? What is chance? What should be chance in the Christian mind? What should it be? Veronica, by chance. Say, Daddy, by chance I found $10. What is chance in the Christian's mind? The Bible says by chance. Any idea? Jennifer, you want to help? Say again. When God does something, then how come it's called by chance? When God does something, is it still chance? How do you explain that, Susan? Very good. It appears, all right, it appears like it's chance. To man, it seems like chance. I'm walking, by chance. So we think it's chance. It appears that it's chance. But is it really chance? Does anything happen by chance, Noah? No. Nothing happens by chance. Everything works together. God works everything together, correct? So God planned things, and when it happens, sometimes man will say, oh, it so happens that this man was there. It happened this way. To man, it happened this way. But to God, He planned it, right? So chance, does the Bible talk about chance? Chance in the Bible is God arranged, and men look at it, it happened this way. That's all. This is not luck, all right? Now, let me ask you, what is wrong, if the Bible has chance, and you understand what is chance now, what is wrong with luck? You know, what is wrong with luck? When people say good luck.
You have a chance.
Okay, so just now we say chance, right? Who made that chance thing happen? You know, who made the chance thing happen? That man happened to be there. Who made it happen? God is the one who allowed everything to happen, right? So nothing happens by chance. We always say nothing happens by chance, right? God allowed it. God allowed it. Sometimes, yes, you're right, sometimes God allows Satan to do certain things. Also God allowed. So in that sense, chance. But what is wrong when people say good luck? When people say good luck, or people say bad luck. What is wrong when people say that? Why don't you want to say, oh, she's wishing me chance? What's the difference? Anna, what's the difference? Do you understand the question? Do you need me to repeat the question? Yes? Wow, I regret saying that.
Luck is when you go for it without knowing what will happen, you're hoping something good happen.
You go for something, you do not know what will be the outcome, and you're hoping. You're hoping for something. Okay? Something like that. But what is wrong? People say good luck. Well, there's chance in the Bible, so good luck. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Why not? Why not? Jocelyn, why not? What's the problem with this?
Because it's like not acknowledging the fact that God is in control of everything.
Very good. It is not acknowledging the fact that God is in control. That is the problem. Luck is saying God is not involved. It's purely luck. Understand? So like you say, you go there, you just hope. You don't even think about God. You just hope that this is the best. That's all. So this generally, what it means, it replaces God, right? It replaces God. It's no longer God being involved, but you're saying good luck means, well, now this thing called luck is going to replace God. Okay? But for the Christian, even if it is chance or what we know, God is the one who is involved, correct? When you say good luck, in the people's mind generally, they don't acknowledge that there's a God, and therefore, best hope for you is luck. That's all. Understand? It replaces God. Okay? That is the problem. That is the problem. That's why all of you say, don't say that. Don't say that. So this, first you must understand the problem. Why don't say that? Not simply because people say don't believe in luck. When you believe in luck, you are believing that God is not involved and randomly you're just hoping for the best. That's all. Grace can? Means God is not involved. I just hope for the best. That's all. That is called luck. Okay? But the Christian always know God is involved. Before you go to exam, what do? I know you must study, alright? So you better study. Okay? So you must study. What else must you do when you're studying and after you study and going to the exam, going for the test? Alright, so here is, right, going for the exam. And this is the class. Alright, this is the door. You're going. So you're going. Before that, you studied. What must you do? Ilim? Pray. Very good. Pray. Pray or play? Pray, huh? Pray. Just in case alright, pray. Alright, good. Pray. I don't know, maybe some of you play. Alright, you pray. I play, you know. When I used to, before I was a Christian, before I go for exams, I will go and play. Because I think when I play, my blood is flowing, then I can think better. Alright, so I depend on myself. Alright, so pray. Very good. Pray. Why do you pray, Elim? Wait, I ask someone else. Who else? Why do you pray, Cornelius? Why don't you depend on luck?
Because luck doesn't exist.
Luck doesn't exist. Luck doesn't exist. Everything is under the control of God. So you pray because you depend on God, right? You depend on God, correct? Why must you pray? Do you pray? Jesse, do you pray before you take your test? Do you have tests? Do you have tests in school? Yes. Wow, so courteous. Please learn to be like her. Pardon, okay? Pardon. Don't okay? Oh, pardon, oh, well done. Alright, so do you have tests in school? Yes. So do you pray before you study, while you're studying, and before you go for the class? Yes. When you sit down at the table, what do? Panic. What do? Before you start your paper, you pray also. Alright, you pray also. So you must practice that. Why? Because we know it is not about luck. It's depending on God after you have done your best. Correct? So please do your best and then pray. But the person, so you understand all this. But the person has a problem. Alright? The person has a problem. To her, every time she go for her class, someone will, good luck. Alright? In her mind, she knows, I understand, I pray, I depend on God, I've done my part, now I depend on God. But what do I say to this person? What do you say to this person? Every time people say, good luck, you keep quiet and walk away. Good luck. And after some time, oi, I keep telling you good luck, at least respond. So the person, I do not know how to respond. Because if I say, thank you. Alright, so when you say thank you, the person, what's wrong with saying thank you? What's wrong with saying thank you? Just now you say thank you. What's wrong with saying thank you? We need to be courteous, I agree with you, but sometimes it's very difficult. Who will not say thank you? All will say thank you. No, will you say thank you?
Yeah,
Yes. Okay, like Jesse, all very courteous, thank you. Should you say thank you? Anna? I give you something. When you receive it and keep it, what do you say?
Thank you.
Thank you. So when you say thank you means you receive it and you're keeping it, right? When you don't want, what do you say? Anna, here is $100.
No thanks.
Really? She said no thanks. You say no thanks. No thanks means what?
You don't receive it.
You don't want to keep it, right? You do not want to keep it. So can you say thank you? Because if you say thank you, in the person's mind means you receive it, right? So should we say, good luck? No thanks. Do you do that? So the person is stuck. The person says, what should I say? What should you say? Okay, so now we try. You know the principle. You know the principle is about depending on God, and God is the one that works after and help you You know, you work hard. God is the one that helps you. Depend on Him. So how are you going to answer? So now we ask the big koko and tetes to answer, right? The big brothers and sisters in Christ to answer. All right, who want to answer? Ada. Before you came to Perth, did the battle light say, "Good luck, Ada"? No. Okay. So what would you say if someone you're going to a test or going for your something and says, "Good luck"? What are you going to say? Pretend you didn't hear. Use it as an opportunity to share about God. Okay, so that's one thing you can do. But you're in a hurry. Everyone going for the test. They say, "Good luck." They say, "Let me tell you." Right? I'm going for test. Right? Right? If you have chance, it's good. You're right. You have chance, it's a very good chance. Chance, I say the chance, right? It's a very good opportunity to tell the person. But sometimes you can't at that point. So what are you going to say, Mabel? Wait, after this, I'm going to talk to you. I'll talk to you after this. God will help me. Okay, so number one can say, God will help me. Good luck. So you say, God will help me. Why do you say that? God will help me. Why do you say that? Because this is the principle. Christians depend on God to help us, not luck. Correct? So God will help me. That is a correct way of responding. Now, if say, you want to,
what about the phrase
all the best? All the best. All the best. Have you heard of all the best, or is it a Singaporean thing? All the best. Do you say all the best here? No? All the best can be wishing you the best. Wishing you the best. Now, wishing you the best is not so much luck. Luck is kind of like random. Yeah? Wishing you the best is hoping the best for you. Sometimes when you sign off email, what do you sign off? Best wishes. Best wishes, right? Best wishes. Is it wrong to wish someone best? I wish you best wishes. It could be I wish, God will help you. It can be the best. Whatever is the best to you. The best is your God help you, okay, best. But luck is different, right? So a bit easier to accept this. All the best. Thank you. I have the best, God. What else can you say? What else can you say? So God will help me. What happens if your friend is an atheist? What is an atheist? Someone who gets A all the time in school. What's an atheist? Don't know. Atheist is someone who do not believe in the existence of God. Alright? Not someone who get A. Say the word. Atheist. Alright? So you learn some big word today. Atheist. Someone who do not believe in God. Atheist. Okay? So someone is an atheist. Then your atheist friend, who they hate the concept of God. They say there's no such thing as God. So you say, all the best. God will help me. They think you're trying to aggravate them, right? Right? And then they'll scold you. Why are you talking about God? And then you start arguing outside and then you don't go in for your test. Right? So, how? How? What happens if it's an atheist? Now, to a Christian, can you say that? Alright? So your Christian friend says, well, all the best. It's a good opportunity for you to say, God will help me. It's okay, correct? It's okay, yes.
If that person is atheist, should you say nothing?
Okay, so that's the question now. What happens if it's an atheist? So, should I say nothing? Should I say nothing? It sometimes can be, you say this, you're rude. Correct? You say this to an atheist, you're rude. You don't say anything, you're also rude. Correct? So, no one will have an answer.
If they say good luck, I guess you can just reply with all the best.
You can reply all the best to the person. You can reply all the best to the person. I think that is a potentially good response, right? Good luck. You don't have to say thank you. Thank you means you receive, correct? But you still need to open your mouth and say something, right? Then is it okay to wish all the best? Yeah, probably okay. All the best to you too. You write birthday cards to your unbelieving friend. Best wishes, right? Best wishes. So all the best. Yeah, I think that's fine. So good example. So to help this person, If it's an unbeliever, you can say, all the best. I wouldn't say thank you. Just say, all the best to you. Should you say, all the best to you too? All the best to you too? No, why? Why CP, why not? Because it's English, no? Because what?
When you say to, it's like you're accepting the good luck, then afterwards you.
Okay. All the best to you too, Grace. All the best to you too. What does two means, Grace? Or you want to say all the best to you three? What does two means? Same to you. The same. Alright? The same to you. All the best to you too. When he said good luck, and you say all the best to you too, it means that luck is good for you. Yes.
But the way I see it, right, when you say all the best to you too,
It could be just wishing.
it's like
I'm reciprocating.
I convert your good
Yeah.
luck.
I convert your good luck.
all the best.
No, but when you say two, most likely they think that you accepted their luck. Right? Alright? So I would just say all the best. All the best. I mean, I understand how you feel in school. You don't. Now, in the first place, why don't you want to just say thank you? Ask you. Okay, actually, I let out the hint. Right? Jennifer asked this question. Jennifer, why are you troubled by it?
It's like, it makes you feel like
Like accepting, it's alright to accept one. You know, God plus luck, wow, double. Why do you feel uncomfortable so much that you want to ask the question? You feel guilty. You feel guilty, right? That's what you say, is it? I feel guilty. It is an important thing. The Christian should be very careful in our words. Do you agree? God said be ready to give an answer to someone, right? Our answers are important, right? So why Jennifer asked is an important question. Even for adults, you know, you're going to a presentation, going for an interview, they say, good luck. You know, you stand up going in and someone's sitting there, good luck. How we answer is important. Why do you feel guilty? Guilty means you do not want to sin against God. Understand that. So this is not a trivial question. I want adults to understand that. It's not a trivial question. When we say the wrong thing, we can actually acknowledge to the world, God don't exist and luck replaces him, and I also believe in luck. Is that insulting to your God? After you pray and yet you accept people's luck, is it insulting to God? Yes. Alright? So I hope more adults feel guilty about not being careful with our words. So it is important how we respond. So we want to have some words that will help all of us to respond rightly so that we don't offend the living God, correct? Okay, so yes, to a Christian, I think it's a good answer. God will help me. Do you want to say thank you? No. Do you want to say God will help me? Do you want to say all the best too? No. So it's all the best. God will help me. To believer, you can say both. But this is the best to believer. Then maybe they will start thinking during an exam. Oh, Jennifer said God will help her. How come I didn't think about God? I'm a Christian. I better start to pray first. Right? Point their minds to God. Now, so to unbeliever, I think all the best is a good answer. Not thank you, not to. Yes?
for all the best is happening, like both of you, as for example, going to exam together.
Yes.
Just yourself.
Yes, I'm just going to say that next. All right, so now there is a more difficult, another part which is you're going to your test. All right, Grace, you're going to your test. You studied very hard and you prayed earnestly. You're going for your test. All right, going for a test, and then your teacher, Grace, your teacher say, "Oh, Grace, good luck." Do you say all the best? Your teacher is not taking tests. Your teacher don't need all the best. Correct? Your teacher don't need all the best. And your teacher is an unbeliever. Yes?
Can you thank them for the sentiment?
Thank you for the sentiment. You know, it's thank you for the sentiment. Means like, oh, you have a nice thought to me, so I thank you for your thought. I thank you for your thought. Well, it's very complex. I'm not thanking you for the luck, but I'm thanking you for your thought. It gets very complex, correct? Can get complex. So best just give one word answer that we know we have not offended God, and we've done the right thing. And we point to them to God. So teacher says, Grace, good luck, Grace. Grace cannot say all the best because teacher is not taking tests. So Elim is standing next to Grace. Then Grace look at Elim. Elim, what are you going to tell Grace to say? Submit for teens Q&A. Submit, hurry up, submit.
Say thank you, but no thank you.
Thank you, but no thank you. Thank you for your thought, but no thank you for your luck. A bit complex also. Thank you, but no thank you. Your teacher want me no thank you. Are you trying to be rude? I'm going to fail you. So how? Us. How? Michelle, what are you going to say? All the young ones looking at Auntie Michelle. It's relative, so they will call you Auntie. What are you going to say? This is a teacher. Teacher is not taking exam, and teacher is not a believer. If teacher is a believer, is it okay to say this? Teacher is a believer, okay to say, God will help me. Or I prayed and asked God for help. Okay? But if teacher is not a believer, what are you going to say? And teacher is an atheist. See, Grace smiling. Don't know how. I run to mommy in the class. Right? Mommy is here. How? What are you going to say, Noah? Unbelieving teacher. Going for test. Good luck, Noah. Good luck to you. You need the luck, I don't. So what are you going to say? Thank you, no thank you. Also a bit complex. The teacher won't mean no thank you. Thank you for the sentiment, but no thank you for the luck. Also very complex. What are you going to say?
I have no idea.
I have no idea what you're talking about, teacher. Well, I have no idea. How? Okay, last one. Adult. Yes, Howard.
So, Pastor, I think we have a purpose working, right? Our purpose is to witness.
Our purpose is to witness.
So, whether believer or non-believers, we still do the same thing, right? We still point to God.
Yes. Now, sometimes this is a rush, all right? This is a rush. Sometimes it's difficult. So, in a hurry, this is difficult. All right? So, sometimes in a hurry, you want to use something that is neutral, doesn't anger them, you have future opportunity to talk to them. All right? Yes, to some, you're right. To understand. Now, if your teacher is actually always been thinking about God and all that, can you say, God will help me? In those cases, I think it's good to say. She's an unbeliever, but she often has been thinking about God. Now, when you say that, it will make her think more. But sometimes it's complex. You're rushing in, and then if you say that, you need to explain, and then all that kind of thing. Wait, don't go in until you explain to me. Yeah? Then very complex. So in those cases, what to say? Maybe ask parents. Leah.
Maybe I'll say I'm okay.
Well, I never thought of that. That's good. You see, parents will always think, I'm okay. Good luck. Good luck, Grace. I'm okay. Are you? I'm okay. I think that's a possible answer. I'm okay. Right? Don't worry about it. Okay, yeah.
Can you just say, I will do my best?
I'll do my best. Yes, you can. I'll do my best. Good luck, I'll do my best. But sometimes it may sound like you're accepting it, but I think it's all right. Okay, last one. Anna, what would you say? Help your sister. Anna?
I'm good.
I'm good, so I'm okay also. Huh? I'm good. I'm okay. I'm good, I'm okay. Actually, I didn't have an answer. All right, but I think I'm okay is a good answer.
What about I don't need luck?
Say again?
What about
I don't need luck is a bit like trying to argue. I don't need luck. Yes.
Can we just give a smile?
Good luck. Possible. But smile might sound like accepting. Yeah. So it's complex. I think it's someone that's not going to take exam. Actually, I thought of something yesterday. I forgot to write down. I was eating lunch with Sharon, and then we tried to answer stuff. Do you remember what I said yesterday, Sharon? Something about what? Prayer. I thought we were eating chicken rice. The chicken rice was very good. Yeah, I forgot everything. I forgot everything, yes. Okay, last one, Maggie.
Can you say something like,
Hey, Maggie's mom. Yeah, sorry.
As the Lord wills, or is in the hands of my Lord?
It's in the hands of God, as the Lord wills. They are non-believers, sometimes it's complex. Yeah. Wow, well done, Caleb, yes.
Can't you just say all the best? Because if they're gonna mark it,
If they say good luck, and then you say what? All the best to who?
Because they're going to market.
So Caleb suggests when you say good luck, then you say all the best to marking my paper.
I'll pray about it.
I'll be praying. Yeah, some of these things, I guess. But if they're non-Christians and they are very antagonistic towards Christian, sometimes you wait for the opportunity, say, I'm okay, right? And go in, okay? After some time, they realize, oh, it's okay, stop wishing you. Hopefully, they leave you alone. Yes, last one.
Can you just say, sorry, I don't believe in luck?
Sorry, I don't believe in luck.
Because, I mean, if they're atheists, they also don't believe in God, right? So, you are not.
Since you don't believe in God, and you made it so clear, I'll make it clear to you, I don't believe in luck. Yeah, possible. That's what I say. Well, yeah, sometimes they will wake up, I don't believe in luck. And then your teacher say, we'll see about that after this. I'm going to mark your paper. Yeah. So some of these general things, I think I'm okay, right? I'll be praying. I think those are okay answers. And after some time, they get used to it. Actually, I'll be praying. It might be good. They're not really antagonistic. Okay. So Jennifer, got your answer. Don't say to. Don't say thank you. You can say all the best. God will help me. To Christians, okay, or I'm okay. I'll do my best is another good way. I'll do my best, right? I'll do my best. I'm going to give it my best. I'm going to give it my best. So you're not accepting the luck. Say, I'm going to give it my best. Depend on God, okay? All right? So it's important. I'm glad the young ones think about it. Sometimes as adults, we don't think about all these responses, right? It offends God. That is the main thing. Now, the next question. The person is not here, so anyway, we need to finish. What time we need to finish? 1:45. So, 1:40. Now, another thing about behavior. Behaviors, all right? Now, young girls, listen carefully. So the person asks, is being tomboy bad if you're a girl because you're acting like a boy who's called Tom, and God says not to act like a boy even if it is not Tom. Okay, so is being bad, is being a tomboy bad? Anna, what's a tomboy?
When you dress like a boy and act like a boy, you hang out with boys.
Okay, Anna defines tomboy as when you act like a boy, dress like a boy, hang out with the boys, doing the boys' things.
Or you just tend to like stuff that they do more than.
And you tend to like stuff that boys do more than stuff that girls do. There's a difference. What stuff that boys do that guys don't do, that kind of stuff? Stuffed toys. Has to do with that, I think. Carry stuffed toys around. Boys carry stuffed toys around? Do you carry stuffed toy around? Maybe you do. Isaac, do you carry stuffed toy around? Sometimes only at home, right? Right? At the age you have your favorite pet dog. Do you have a real dog? No, so you only allow stuffed dog. Alright? Okay, so she defines as that. Tomboy is someone who dresses like a boy. What else? Acts like a boy and does and like the things that boys do. Okay, that's a definition. Any other definition? Elaine? Any? Think that's about it? Right. Wow, your definition is a dictionary definition. Have you been studying? Cambridge Dictionary. Right? Cambridge Dictionary defines tomboy as a girl who acts and dresses like a boy. Oh, even she looks shocked. Acts and dresses like a boy. So acts and dresses like a boy. And then she's even more, she's very accurate. Like things that boys like noisy physical activities. All right, what the boys like to do. Wow. Do you write this for them? No. All right, so that's how they define, the dictionary define. So the girls, the young girl asks, is it bad being a tomboy? That's a tomboy. Acts like a boy, dresses like a boy, likes things that boys do. That is a tomboy. Okay? Actually, Elim asked this. Elim, why do you even ask this?
Because I have a friend. She doesn't like to wear skirts.
You have a friend who doesn't like to wear skirt. She's a girl.
Yes.
Okay. Just clarifying because school nowadays are different. All right.
She is really athletic.
She doesn't like to wear skirt. She's very athletic.
And she kind of acts like a boy.
And she acts like a boy. So you just describe what Cambridge Dictionary described as well, a tomboy. So you say, is it okay to be a tomboy? All right. Why do you ask, Elim? Because you want to be like that? No. You don't want to be like that. Okay, why should we not be like that?
Because we're girls.
Because we are girls. At your age, you say we are girls. Boys are bad. Right? At this age. We don't like boys. Okay? So girl. So nowadays I must draw with skirt. Not just... I always draw with hair. Okay. Alright? With hair that looks like girl's hair. Okay. So, where do we get this idea that we should not be? Let's turn to Genesis 1:27. Genesis chapter 1 verse 27. Genesis 1 verse 27. Quick. Alright, any tomboys here? Any tomboys here? No? What should we call boys that act like girls? What girl? Tomboy. Not tom girl. Huh? Oh, it's called, wow. Should we even say this word on camera? No, okay. Now, okay, so let's read Genesis 1:27, reading together. So God created man in His own image, and in the image of God created He him. Male and female created He them. So Genesis 5:2. Let's read Genesis 5:2. Genesis 5:2. Let's read together. Male and female created He them. Now here it repeats Genesis 1. Male and female created He them. So God created male and female. Repeated. God repeatedly said, I create male and female. In other words, there's a distinction. Understand? God intends to create distinction. Distinction. Male and female, distinct. God did not say He created man and tomboy. That likes to be a boy, acts like a boy, dress like a boy, does things that boys normally would do. No, He said created He, male and female. Now, in the New Testament, what does God say? Matthew 19 verse 4. Turn to Matthew 19 verse 4. 19 verse 4. Okay, let's read together. Matthew 19 verse 4. Reading. And He answered and said unto them, Have ye not read that He which made them at the beginning made them male and female? Again, in the New Testament, it's emphasized when God created man, or when God created humans, He created them to be distinct. Again, it's repeated in the New Testament. Distinction is God's intention. Okay, now let's turn to the Old Testament. So there's a distinction. Now, one of the distinction that God puts. Okay, let's look up here. Huh? So Anna again. What? Dress like a girl. Eh? Dress like a boy. What else? Acts like a boy, and likes things that boys do. Okay. Now, why do you say dress? Let's turn to Deuteronomy 22 verse 5. Deuteronomy 22 verse 5. Deuteronomy 22 verse 5. Alright, Grace? Jennifer is helping you. Alright, read together, alright? Deuteronomy 22 verse 5, let's read together. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God. Okay, Phoebe, what does it mean? Do you understand? A woman shall not wear that which pertains unto a man. Do you know what's pertain? Not sure. Pertain, that is related, that is for men. This is for men. Okay, pertains for men. So a woman should not dress things that are for men. That is meant for men. And then it also say, neither shall a man put on woman's garment. Okay, so it's the same. Two ways, both ways. In other words, God makes distinction. No such crossover. God do not want. And one of the distinction God uses is dressing. Like Cambridge Dictionary and our Walking Dictionary also say. Right? Dressing is one of the problems. Dressing. So, in fact, what does God say? When they dress like that, looks cute. Does God say look cute? Look stylish. Look modern. What does it say? Enoch. It is what? It is cute. It is fashionable. Enoch, what does God say? It is what? For to do so, Enoch, Deuteronomy 22:5. To do so is what? Abomination. To dress like a woman, tomboy, likes to dress like a boy, like a man, is abomination. Okay, something that is very, very abominable to God, disgusting, sinful, evil. God did not say it is not nice. It is not nice to dress like a girl. God used very strong word, abomination. Okay, abomination. Now, abomination. Okay? Now, in the world, is this common? Girls wanting to dress like boys. It's getting very common, correct? Right? What kind of nation is like that? What kind of nation? Yes?
I'm sorry, but what is the borderline or the definition of
What's the borderline? Okay, after we talk about borderline. Alright? Alright, the borderline. What kind of nation is this? There's a bomb in the nation. One day, God will judge it. Right? God will judge it. Something that God hates. Okay? So this will help you remember. God says this is an abomination. One day I'll judge the nation that are like that. Were there nations like that God judged? Yes. Okay? Now, so should boys dress as a girl to school? No. Can a boy dress in a skirt? Enoch, you want to wear a skirt? Are you sure? Noah, I'm sure you want to wear a skirt. No. But when you are in Scotland, they wear kilt. We covered that before. They wear kilt, right? Now that's different. That's a national dress. Right? They wear kilt. In fact, in the Old Testament, did men wear long skirt? Long, flowing robes. Alright? It's meant for men. Meant for men. But I'm not sure about kilt still. Alright? Okay, so don't. Now, the question is, where is the line? Where is the line? What line are you thinking about?
Because I'm thinking if guys are wearing pants, because in the Old Testament or something, maybe girls only wear skirts or robes. But then now, with modern society, people wear jeans as well. And then would that be acting like a boy as well to wear jeans, or are you only allowed to wear?
Okay. Are you only allowed to wear skirt? Because what about jeans? You know, and all those things. Actually, we covered this. We did, we covered this, right? So, Alex, you want to answer? I rest a bit. I rest my voice.
James represents like rebellion, so it was a period where there was a lot of like rebellions when the person who designed those chains, they like incite the rebellious nature inside you, so you should not wear jeans, especially to worship.
Now, do I wear jeans? I wear jeans to busy bee, all right? But we need to be conscious of what jeans used to represent, and in some nations still represent. In some countries where it's not very strong, it's different. Depends what you wear it for. But wearing jeans for worship, especially at that time, it was a sign of rebellion. So you just know history. Are we saying that you wear jeans to worship? You're acting like that? Well, you know your heart. But by and large, God designed at this time, and the typical, God does say don't dress like a woman. Right? The typical dress of a woman is a dress. Correct? It's a dress. That's why Elim say she doesn't like to wear a dress. By and large, a girl who does not like to wear dresses, you need to be aware. God wants you to be distinct. God wants you, when they look at you, they know you are very much a girl. And a very good distinction in society today are dresses. Correct? A dress means skirt lah, huh? Okay, so typically, now there are women who like to do power dressing. You know, it's power dressing. They go to work, they will dress like a man because I am a manager, right? So I want to act like a man. So they dress like a suit like me. All right? Are there suits that are cut for women? Like for women, it's dressed. They cut it that way, but it's to them it's called power suit. You know power suit, not space suit, huh? Power suit. It's a sign that I am powerful. You know, I'm like man. All right, I have authority over you. Don't do that. But if you're going to work and then that day there are games, you don't have to wear a skirt and then your skirt keep flying up, right? So is that wrong? That is not wrong. Be conscious. I'm not saying you wear a skirt for PE in school, for physical education in school. I'm a girl, I must wear a skirt. Right? That kind of thing. There are appropriateness. But by and large, women should be distinct from men. Okay? So who does not like to wear skirts or dresses? Here. You. Good. I'm glad you said. Enoch, right? Enoch. Now the parents can say, Enoch say, no, not for me. Alright, good. So there is distinction. Alright, there's distinction. Again, now, is there a distinction in terms of behavior and roles? Do you think so? Now, turn to 1 Corinthians chapter 11. 1 Corinthians chapter 11. Okay, shall we read verses? Sorry. 4, a lot to read. 1 Corinthians 11. Shall we read 4 to 15? 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verses 4 to 15. Okay, quickly. 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verses 4 to 15 reading. Every man... Sorry, start with verse 3. But I would have you to know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God. Every man that prophesying without having his head covered dishonoureth his head, but every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered dishonoureth her head. For he's all one as if she was shaven. For if the woman be not covered, let her also be shorn. But if it's shame for a woman to be shorn or shaven, let her be covered. For a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image of the glory of God. But the woman is the glory of the man. For the woman is not of the man, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. For this cause ought the woman to have power over her head, because of the angels. Nevertheless, neither is the man without the woman, neither the woman without the man in the Lord. For as the woman is of the man, even so is the man also by the woman. But all things of God, judge in yourselves. It is comely that the woman pray unto God uncovered. Doth not even nature itself teach you that a man having long hair is a shame unto you? Very long passage. What does it all mean? Please, BPCWA did not write this. Presbyterian did not write this. Who wrote this? Anna. God wrote this. Alright, so Christian must accept. Must accept. Let's look at here. Now, one thing, the thing that is mentioned again and again is what? Head. Head. Head, again and again. Man in church should cover his head or not? Ilim. Man not to cover his head. Woman? Cover the head. How come all of you not wearing head scarf? How come not? Auntie Valerie quickly remove us. She's cold at the back. Why not? Okay, all must be like Auntie Sarah. We wear because it's cold. We don't wear it because of this. Because it's cold, right? Because it's cold. Okay? What is this whole head thing about? What do you think it is? Jesse? What is this head about? Why constantly about head? Why constantly about head? The answer is found in verse 3. The head of the woman is the man. The head of Christ is God. God is saying that there is a head. There is a designed head. Who is Christ's head? God the Father. Did you realize that Christ has a head? You always don't realize that, right? Because even Christ submits to a head. Christ is God, right? But even in the Trinity, there is a head. He submits to it. So this is the order of things. This is the order of things. Enoch, are you more special? You're a man. You're better, cleverer, smarter than all your sisters at home because you're a man. No. Because mommy is here, right? No. No. Then, but God says, man, oh man, your head. Why does God say that? Noah, why does God say that? Man is a head. You like it? Why does God say that? I wrote it here. It's simply God's order. God's order. That's all. Alright? So, boys here, please don't think you are God's gift to mankind. It's God's order. And you better live up to that proper headship. Doesn't mean your head and then you do what you want. Now, but the woman must cover. What does covering mean? The woman covering the head is an expression of submission. Expression of submission to God's order. I'm not head in church. I'm not head at home. That's their way of representing. Understand that? That is what it means. Today, must we wear headscarf? Now, in those days, not wearing is a public statement. I don't submit to God's order in church or at home. Understand that? In those days, it's their way of expressing. I don't. Today, it is not. All right? Doesn't mean you wear means you're submissive. Doesn't mean you don't wear, you're not submissive. The key thing is God was teaching a principle. In those days, very important. They don't wear, it's a public affront. So they must wear. Okay? Now, how do we know? How do we know in those days are like that? Because of look at verse 16. Let's read verse 16. But if any man seem to be contentious, we have no such custom, neither the churches of God. What is saying? We have no such custom. No such custom is not saying that you don't have to wear. He said in the churches, everybody does it. In those days, in the churches, everybody does it this way. Okay? Now, so this has to do with headship. In other words, there are roles. There are roles. There are different roles. There are different roles. So, submission to male headship is a God-designed thing. But the world today do not want you to submit to God's model. Understand that? Women and men are equal. Are women and men equal? Phoebe? Very tricky question. She look at me, you're trying to catch me. Woman and man, God says, man without the woman, you're not born. Alright? In God's eyes, you are equal in terms of His love, and He died for you. But He has different role. Understand that? He has different role. A husband is not smarter than the wife. But God set different roles. That's all. So, in activities, in what we do need to think about roles, activities. But what about games? If you play games, because the boys play, I also want to play to be like the boys, to be equal with them. Why can they play soccer and we don't play soccer? I want to play soccer so that I am like them, because I don't want to be seen as soccer is for boys. Now that is a wrong attitude. I'm not saying that you cannot play soccer. Understand that, huh? But I would say that the world constantly design and make and want girls to play games that boys used to play, because in their mind it's for equality. There's a difference, huh? It's not the activity itself, alright? It's the intention of why. More and more they want you to do all these activities. You know, recently there is a big complaint. There was an advertisement, a woman sitting there on a bench with a pram. I don't know how to draw pram. With a pram. And then behind, men playing games, football, games that are rough and need strength, alright? And so they have an advertisement like that, and the woman liberation. Okay? Women say, how can you advertise like that? Are you saying that woman is supposed to look after children and games are only for men? This kind of football and rugby is only for men? This is, what do you call that? What's the word? Sexist. This is sexist. You classify woman's role. You classify woman's role. You cannot classify woman's role. Why can't it be a man sitting there, look after the baby and feeding the baby, and then the woman all playing rugby? They are very against roles. Understand that? They say all should not have any role. Right? Why do you have woman pastors, woman elders, woman leaders in church? Because they do not want God's distinctive roles. It is not that woman is weaker. All right? It is the idea that I want to play these games because I want to be like boys who have those roles. I don't want this stereotype. That is bad. Okay? Understand that? I think, girls, what God defined for you is beautiful, is good. Grace, do you want to look, do you when you grow up, you want to, if you get married and have children, you want to look after the children, or you want your husband to look after children and you go and play rugby, play soccer? Which one? Say again? You want to take care of the child, right? By and large, when you see a girl grow up at Grace's age, Maggie's age, what do they normally play with? Barbie. They play with dolls, they play with tea set, they feed. It's natural in them. God builds it in them. Understand that? It is as they grow up, then society changes them. They say, why should I do this? Alright, so by and large, you see God puts it in the heart of His creatures. Okay, that's all I can say. Where's she run to? Alright, I hope you answered the question. Alright, there is a distinction. Don't act like a boy. Try to be a boy. Dress like a boy. Dress with distinction. Let us pray. Now, someone asked, what is the difference between psalms, hymns, and spiritual songs?
有人说诗章、颂词、灵歌有什么不同？
Someone also asked, can we just have instrumental music?
有人说我们只要乐器的音乐就行就好。
Can we worship God with instrumental music?
我们单单用乐器的音乐来敬拜神就好，可以吗？